Hi, everybody. Welcome to Let's Make a Better World. This is week 5 of my Trump Smokeout feature on this channel. I started this at the beginning of Trump's presidency, which is 5 weeks from tomorrow, I believe. Hard to believe. I mean, God, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Just when you think it can't get any worse. I mean, I think you guys all know the big news. This week has been Trump's meeting with Putin, where he agreed to invade. They both agreed to invade Ukraine. Have a quote peace unquote quote meeting where Ukraine wasn't even invited. And of course, Trump is lying about everything. We all know Putin's a man. I'll get to that in a minute. But the song I'm featuring for today, and I didn't think I'd ever feature this song because I never liked it before, but I figured it was most appropriate for what's going on now, and that is Hair of the Dog by Nazareth. I was never a big fan of Nazareth. They wrote some pretty nasty songs. But I think this one's pretty appropriate. I don't know why they didn't title Now You're Messing with a Son of a Bitch, because they repeat that line throughout the song about 20 times. It's most of the song. I guess they just figured it wouldn't get, sold with that title. It probably wouldn't have even in 1975. But I think it's appropriate because, you know, we're all messing with Trump, and in my opinion, he's the biggest son of a bitch in the world. And I feel like I'd like to be that son of a bitch speaking to Trump. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch, Mr. Trump, namely me, myself, and I. So go deal with me. But God, I mean, I can't believe what he's doing. I'm upset on this for so many levels. It's not even funny. I mean, well, obviously it's not funny. I mean, this even affects me personally because my ex girlfriend, she was born in what's now the Ukraine. I mean, they used to be a free country. They were part of the Soviet Union, but then after the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, they became a free country again. And now Trump is trying to get them invaded by this asshole Putin who wants to bring the Soviet Union back. Probably, he wants to be an autocrat just like Trump. Trump's siding with all the biggest autocrats in the world, and he's threatening the whole world. And I think he's the closest thing to Hitler since Hitler, probably. I mean, I know there's been other madmen, even in pretty recent times. I mean, Hussein and Khomeini and Gaddafi and there've been a few pretty bad ones, but I think Trump is pretty close to all of them. I mean, you know, I never liked this guy. I mean, there was what 1 year I sort of liked him when I was watching The Apprentice. I'm not going to get into that again. I was deluded. I was duped by him for a year, but at least I didn't stay duped for, until the present, which I think most of the people who voted for him were. God, what are you guys thinking? I mean, you know, I don't understand what's happening. I just can't. I can't. And this isn't the if this wasn't enough, there was one other piece of bad news concerning Trump that also affects me personally. He decided not to fund the Presidio in San Francisco. I think since the '90s, the Presidio has been run by the National Park, administration of the government, as it should be. It used to be an army base, but the army stopped, got out of it, I think around 1990, probably right around the end of the Cold War. And then they became basically a national park. And it's right in San Francisco where I grew up. And my mom still lives. And, I've been to the Presidio many, many times. As a matter of fact, it has one of my favorite museums in the world there, the Exploratorium, where I worked for 2 summers and learned a lot. That's what motivated me to learn a lot of what I know about science. And that was founded by Frank Oppenheimer, Robert Oppenheimer's brother. You guys probably know Robert Oppenheimer was the father of the atomic bomb. He is a guy I like, though. I mean, he was trying to defeat Nazi Germany. It turned out we didn't need his bomb, but he felt guilty about it when we used it on Hiroshima. He got blacklisted during the McCarthy era, like his brother, but his brother was able to make good on his life by founding the Exploratorium, and I'm very proud of that. Hands on Science Museum about science and truth and knowledge, something Trump knows nothing about or cares nothing about. So fuck you, Trump. Get with it. Get real. Stop being the devil. I don't think that's possible for you because I think you are the devil in disguise, like Elvis said. But I'm not religious or superstitious or anything. I don't believe in the devil literally, but you're about the closest thing to it I've seen. Yeah, God. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm just scared. I'm even scared of what's gonna happen because of this video. I'm probably on somebody's blacklist for making this video. I'm sure there's some MAGA people watching me right now, but I don't care what happens to me. I'll be a martyr if I have to. I don't care. We're supposed to have free speech in this country. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not raising a fist. All I'm doing is making a video where I'm expressing myself, and I'm expressing my extreme anger at you, Donald J. Trump. I wish you'd do the right thing and just get out of politics completely. You can keep your billion. Go retire to a desert island. Don't bother anybody anymore. You'd probably enjoy that anyway. But God, just leave the world alone. Let us do things the right way if possible. God, I mean, anyway, enough of that. Enough of my ranting. But anyway, I hope that some of what I'm saying resonates with some of you guys, and maybe together we can get rid of this asshole. We need to. But I always try to end on a positive note, so I have a picture of Kiev. That's a capital of the Ukraine. I don't think that's it today. That's probably before they started getting, massacred by Putin. But let's keep Ukraine in its full glory, and let's try to live together in peace and harmony. That's what we need to do. We shouldn't even have countries, but you know, let's at least make sure that Trump doesn't keep running things. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.